What's up, you guys? It's Melissa and welcome to today's video. Today, if you're like, girl, what is going on with your head? It's because I just woke up, put my makeup on. I did absolutely nothing to my hair because I wanted to share with you how I get my hair to come to life after sleeping on it. And this is day 3 hair for me, and if you have thin hair like I do, then you know it is extremely hard to go without washing your hair every single day. So I'm going to show you how I get mine to look alive again and get some volume in it and just make it look good. Okay, so if you have thin hair and you're curious how to get some volume and how to get it to look well after sleeping on it, because you do know if you have thin hair and you sleep on it, you pretty much can't manipulate it into something beautiful. Sometimes you just have to rewash it. If you put it up, it gets kinks in it. You can't get them out. You have to rewash it. Most of the time, having thin hair is a pain in the rear. So we gonna work together and see what we can come up with today, girls. Okay, this is how I normally do my hair when I am on day 2 or 3. I usually cannot get away with 4 days. By then, I usually have to wash it. But here you go. Here are some tips and tricks, and I'm gonna show you how to get it done. Alright guys, so the tools that we will be working with today, I just have my wet brush. This is just a wooden brush with rubber bristles. You can use it on dry hair as well. And then I have a little tiny comb. This is going to be for teasing. And I do have some dry shampoo here. This is a little sample that I got in one of my Birch boxes. And then I also have my little Chi flat iron right down here with me. Now, I realize we're not in the bathroom, so this is not going to be as convenient. It's not going to be as easy for me to do. So my mirror is over here. So while I'm fixing my hair, I will be looking over here. So that is why. So first things first, obviously we're going to brush our hair. Now, I do not recommend wearing a black shirt when you're doing your hair. This just happens to be what I wore in here today. Usually I do my hair before I put any shirt, sometimes bra or anything on, because my hair, I do lose lots of hair when I'm brushing and things like that. So just very carefully brush through the hair. Just make sure it's tangle free so that when we get ready to flat iron it, we're not like pulling on any of the hairs with the flat iron. And literally, I don't have much hair at all, so I only have to brush for like a few seconds. And I'm done. Okay, and already there's hair all over my leggings. So, the next step is I'm going to make some parts in my hair and put the dry shampoo in. So, here we go. Shake this bad boy up. Yeah, remember to shake your dry shampoo up, because if not, like the oil will settle, and then when you spray it, you're spraying straight oil on your hair, and that's obviously not what we're going for. That's the opposite of what we're going for. So, just going to part it in a couple different places and spray it down. Okay, so that's a beautiful look, ain't it, girls? So what we do now is you just kind of massage the dry shampoo throughout so that it's not visible and it's distributed evenly so it can soak up all of the oil that is in there. Mine already looks tons better. And to be honest, this is called Amika. I don't know how to say this. A-M-I-K-A. It's this. The one I just told you I got out of my Birch box. Not a huge fan, so I went in and sprayed my Batiste, which is a drugstore brand. Very affordable. Go ahead and get you some Batiste. And they have like 10 plus different scents now. So, yeah. Mine's about out. I'm going to need a new one. Another really great one from the drugstore is Dove. So, my very, very favorite. All right, now we're going to go ahead and brush through. But my very favorite dry shampoo of life is by the brand Chlorane. And, I mean, that stuff, you only have to have a tiny bit and it soaks up the oil in your hair. It looks just like you washed it. And it is fabulous. Okay, so, make sure I got that all up in there. Okay, I mean, it's already looking so refreshed. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it looks like I just washed it. There's hair all over me again. So, look at that. All the hairs. My apologies for the hairs. Okay, so what we're going to do next is I didn't bring a hair bow in here because I'm stupid. Let me go get one. Alright, so next I'm just going to go I'm going to go up here by my temples and section this off and just pull that up out of the way, twist it. And if you have a little bit thicker hair than I do, you may have to do 3 sections. I only have to do 2, or 2 different parts, because I just don't have that much hair. So what we're going to do now is take our flat iron. Mine is the Chi something. I don't know. I don't like it. This is my first Chi. And the reason I don't like this one is because there's no thermometer thing on here. There's no way to adjust the temperature. So it's just freaking hot, and that's not good. You need to be able to adjust your temperature. So I will not be repurchasing this one. I got this at a really good deal because someone bought it and didn't want it, and now I know why they didn't want it. Yeah, so that's why I have it. Okay, so we are going to start right here below eye level to start our flat ironing. We don't want to do it in the roots any, okay? And this is going to be for straight hair today. If you want to see how I get beach waves with my flat iron, I have a video on that as well, and I will link that one down below for you guys to see. And I'm just taking sections about this wide. My hair is, again, thin, so I don't have to do small sections. So we're just going to kind of give it a little twist there at the top. And you see how that made kind of a curve, but it's not like cupping at the bottom. It's not like, you know, that hair we all had in middle school that we twisted it under. Yeah, we're not looking for that. So we want to kind of get it straight at the bottom, but just kind of give it a little lift there. And then we'll go back through. Also, this flat iron seems to pull my hair, which is a horrible sign. Like, you never want your flat iron to pull your hair at all. It shouldn't. Alright, taking the top section down. I'm just going to section like this front piece, like say where your bangs would be, even if you don't have them. Just going to twist that up out of my way. Maybe. It's a beautiful face, Melissa. Alright, then I'm just going to brush this down a little bit just to make sure there's no tangles, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on this section. This one you're going to have to go up just a little higher than the last one, just so you have, so you're getting more hair in there, but you're still not close to the root at all. And mine is at an awkward length. I had it cut back in September, and it was not cut how I asked the hairdresser to cut it. So I'm dealing with it still currently. So I'm trying to grow it back out for now so that I can get it long enough that if I do want to cut it again, I can get it cut one length. Lord have mercy. All right, for this, same thing. I just start in the back for some reason. I don't know why. Judging by the hair on my shirt, it's really a shock that I have any hair at all, okay? So now again, I'm going to just take sections of hair, just gonna part this over, just clip it out of my way. That's a look too, ain't it? And then we are just going to take our teasing comb, any kind of little teasing comb that you have. Now, the trick to this is you're not going to tease all the way up your hair. That is very, very, very damaging to your hair. Any teasing is damaging to your hair, but the way that we are going to do it is going to be different, okay? So we're going to hold it up. Instead of holding it out and teasing, we're going to hold it up so that it gives more lift. We're going to go behind. We're going to start near the root, like close to the root, and just push down. Push down, push down, push down. We're not going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's going to be worse on your hair, and we're not going to go all up here and do it. We don't need to do that. We're going to go right near the root, press it all the way down to your head, okay? All right, also a product I forgot to mention, we're going to use hairspray. My husband used up my Big Sexy hairspray. I don't know what he thought he was doing, but he used it up, and I'm not a super huge fan of this one. But you just want to spray just a little right back there. Let that sit. Then we're going to move on to the next section, holding it up and going nearer your head and just pressing down. next we're going to take this front section that I call the bangs area, and we're just going to kind of section that right down the middle. We're going to get this hair right here out of the way. Notice I did not tease it straight on these very hairs on the very top because we don't want that to be seen, okay? So this does need to be perfect. I just threw my comb, y'all. Holy shit. Leave it to me. Alright, this does not need to be perfect. I'm not a hairdresser. I'm just telling you what works for me for these last 100 years that I've been doing this. Okay. So we are going to take this first layer underneath, just like that. And we'll just clip this part back again. Keep it here so we know where it's at. Then we are going to comb this just a little because we don't need it like crazy in the front. And mine falls to the side, so if you part in the middle, yours will fall to the front. Alright, so we're going to take this next section, same thing. Just a little, not a lot. And I didn't even spray that front one. Okay. You can leave it like this. I mean, we're going to comb it. You can leave it at that and then comb it through, or if you want to use the, like you will do this while you're actually teasing. If you want it to stay where you teased right here and then you sprayed, if you use your flat iron, give it a little twist, then it will make it even bigger, okay? So that is up to you. I don't want to use too much heat on my hair, so I don't actually do that step. But now all we have to do is brush over the top pieces, figure out where your hair is going to part, where you want it to part. And we're just gonna lightly, now I'm not digging my brush into my hair, I'm like barely grazing my hair with this brush. Just so that it looks smoothed over, but it's still teased underneath. If you have pieces that you think look flat, you can absolutely go back over it and do it again. Now, I don't do big hair all the time. I don't usually do a lot of volume in my hair. I like my hair straight, and I don't know, just it's fine with me. I'm not a hair person. My hair is wild. Has a mind of its own. I'm okay with that. I've learned to live with that. But it does look better when it has more volume in it, especially on this side, because I have one ear that is bigger than the other, and it happens to be the side that I have less hair on because my hair parts to this side. So giving that a little volume around, like if you have that problem as well, or your ears just stick out. That's what mine is. I don't have a big ear. My ear sticks out. So you can take these little pieces above your ear and give it a tease, spray it, let your hair fall down over it. It helps a ton. And then like you can't even see your ear. Okay guys, that is how I get volume in my thin lifeless hair. And if you're out and about, and please forgive me, I know I'm covered in hair, y'all. I'm gonna have to vacuum after this. If you're out and about and you have some kind of touch-up root spray, spray it in there and just kind of use your fingers like this, and it will just pump it right back up however you want it to look, right? This is some big hair for me. I don't know if y'all have ever seen my hair looking this big. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it helpful. I hope that you're able to do something with your hair and learn something from this. I love you all, and I will see you guys in my next video.